Hello everyone, and welcome to English Story Radio channel. Today, I'm excited to share an English story with you. If you enjoy this story and want to see more like it, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. That way, you'll be the first to know when I upload new content. Without further ado, let's get started. It was a dark and stormy night, the rain pelting down relentlessly as John sat in front of his computer, his fingers flying across the keyboard with practiced precision. John was a young man in his early 20s, with a mop of unruly hair and a mischievous glint in his eyes. He was known in the hacking community as Hawk, a moniker he had earned for his legendary skills and audacious exploits. John had always been fascinated with computers, and from a young age, he had a knack for breaking into systems and uncovering vulnerabilities. He had honed his skills over the years, and now he was considered one of the best hackers in the world. But John's intentions were not malicious. He had a heart of gold and wanted to use his skills for a greater purpose. One day, John stumbled upon a shocking discovery. The American Federal Reserve, the nation's central bank, had been siphoning off billions of dollars from the public funds and diverting them to their personal accounts. John was incensed by this blatant corruption, and he knew he had to do something about it. With meticulous planning and flawless execution, John managed to infiltrate the Federal Reserve systems and gain access to their accounts. He transferred the stolen funds to various charities that helped sick children. It was his way of giving back to the community and making a difference in the lives of those who needed it the most. As John continued his mission, he encountered several obstacles along the way. The Federal Reserve had deployed top-notch security measures to protect their accounts, and the authorities were hot on his trail. But John was resourceful and cunning, and he always managed to stay one step ahead of them. During his crusade, John met a young girl named Emily, who was suffering from a rare and debilitating disease. Her family could not afford the expensive medical treatments, and she was running out of time. John was deeply moved by Emily's plight, and he made it his personal mission to help her. With renewed determination, John redoubled his efforts to hack into the Federal Reserve's accounts and channel more funds to Emily's cause. He worked tirelessly day and night, using his genius-level intellect and unrivaled hacking skills to outsmart the authorities and achieve his goal. As the story of the mysterious hacker who stole from the Federal Reserve spread, John became a legend in the hacking community. His exploits were the talk of the town, and he was both feared and admired by his peers. But John remained focused on his mission to help Emily and other sick children in need. Finally, after months of cat-and-mouse games with the authorities, John managed to transfer a substantial amount of money to Emily's family. The funds were enough to cover her medical expenses, and Emily's health started improving gradually. Her family was overjoyed and forever grateful to the enigmatic hacker who had come to their rescue. In the end, John was caught by the authorities, but he had no regrets. He had accomplished his mission and made a real difference in the lives of those who needed it the most. His actions had exposed the corruption in the highest echelons of power, and it had sparked a national debate on the need for transparency and accountability. As John stood before the judge, he was sentenced to serve time in prison for his illegal activities. But his story had touched the hearts of millions, and he was hailed as a hero by the public. The judge, impressed by John's intentions and the impact of his actions, reduced his sentence and ordered him to perform community service by teaching computer skills to underprivileged children. Years later, John was released from prison, and he continued his efforts to make the world a better place. Emily had fully recovered and was now leading a healthy life, thanks to the medical treatments made possible by John's actions. She remained in touch with John, and they had formed a deep bond of gratitude and friendship. John's story had inspired many others to follow in his footsteps and use their skills for positive change. He became a sought-after speaker at universities and conferences, sharing his experiences and advocating for ethical hacking practices. He also started his own non-profit organization, dedicated to promoting cybersecurity awareness and using hacking skills for the greater good. With his newfound purpose, John's life took on a new meaning. He had found fulfillment in using his talents to help others, and he had gained a sense of redemption for his past illegal activities. He continued to work with law enforcement agencies, providing them with valuable insights into cybersecurity and helping them combat cybercrime. Along the way, John met other individuals who shared his passion for making a positive impact on the world. He formed a team of like-minded individuals, each with their unique set of skills, and together, they worked on various projects to expose corruption, protect vulnerable communities, and promote cybersecurity awareness. As time went on, John's efforts gained widespread recognition, and he received numerous awards for his contributions to society. He was also reunited with Emily, who had grown up to be a vibrant young woman. She had pursued a career in medicine, inspired by her own experience, and was now working as a pediatrician, saving the lives of children in need. John's journey had been challenging, but it had also been immensely rewarding. He had turned his skills as a hacker into a force for good, and he had made a lasting impact on the world. He had found a sense of purpose, redemption, and happiness, knowing that he had helped make the world a better place for those who needed it the most. In the end, John's story was celebrated as a tale of hope and redemption. His actions had not only brought justice to the corrupt, but they had also inspired others to use their skills for positive change. His legacy lived on as a symbol of the power of determination, resilience, and the unwavering belief that one person can make a difference in the world. And as John looked back on his journey, he knew that he had found true fulfillment in being a hacker with a heart of gold.